Come here. Hey, what you want to play, son? I've got something for you. Bosh. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Come here. You'll look good. You'll look good on my wall, boy. There we are. I do. Welcome back to Vintage Story. So, was debating whether to continue this series. Been quite hectic, juggling work and the kids. You know how it goes. But anyway, here we are. A lot's changed, and I thought I'd showcase what is going on in my little world here, because this game is phenomenal. There's no debating that. Anyway, we no longer live in a mud shack. Look at this lovely, wondrous abode. Beautiful, isn't it? I love it. We'll take a tour inside in a minute. Anyway, last episode, when I left you, I was working on my crops. We've had all sorts growing in here. We've had onions, turnips, carrots, flax, right? Everything. And we've got a bit of a backload in our storage system. So obviously food will rot in this game, so we need to take care of that. And I need to get you guys caught up as to where we are with things. So this is the house, looking great, isn't it? Lots of stuff going on in here. Storing the food though, and reducing rot. If you make a basement as such, 7x7 space, stone or dirt, it counts as a basement, and it will prolong the life of your food. Look at that, 9.7 days on that, 23 or 20 days on that, and then if you put it in a crock and seal it, you're going to have 1.6 years onto it, maybe more. So it's pretty incredible getting the old basement in place, and it's going to make getting through the winter a little less painful, I think. So that's really cool. Really like that. Proper cool feature in the game. Anyway, so we have the chicken coop over here. Pretty basic, fences and logs. Catching the chickens, however, slightly different. You have to adventure off out into the wilderness, of course. Find them wild. And you want to be packing a reed basket trap with you. If you plonk that down on the floor, whack a little bit of grain in there, you're going to catch yourself a cheeky little chicken. For sure. I mean, they might bamboozle you and make off with your grain. That's the risk you run. Sometimes they will just thieve off you and you'll have nothing left to show for it. But most of the time, you get a cheeky chicken, plonk them down, and bosh, they're there in your den, loving life. And they can work for you now. Now they're my little workers. Anyway, so once we got done with the chicken coop, I quickly realised, if I'm going to feed them in a trough, or if I'm going to want them to lay their eggs and breed, I'm gonna need some copper, because I want me a saw. Saws unlock everything now. Unlock planks and chests and barrels and all the wondrous things. So we set off on our mission to find copper. We scoured the lands, and if you do scout about, you'll see surface copper. It'll just be sitting on the surface like flint or stone. And if you mark that on your map, you can later come back to that and mine deep down, and you will be able to get a bunch more copper out of that deep from underneath. So note that down. But anyway, we accumulated a bulk load of copper. And then I got back home and I was like, oh, Christ, let's melt it down. But you ain't going to be burning that down with logs. It ain't going to cut it. It just ain't going to get hot enough. So in that, I realised, right, I need something hotter. And charcoal was the answer. Where'd you get charcoal from, I asked myself. Well, a little bit of research later, I found a charcoal pit. And this is something you have to physically dig out yourself. I dug out a 3x3 area and filled it up with logs, piled them in there, and then right at the very tippity top of it, I slapped a bit of dry grass down and built a little fire and lit it, covered it up. I left it there for a good few days. And then after that was done and dusted and stopped smoking, I had me a lovely large deposit of charcoal. That's us set, isn't it? So now we are ready to go. We are ready to melt down that lovely metal material, copper. So we start melting. And the first things we create, a pickaxe mould and a hammer mould. Poured them out and bosh, we're away. We got a bulk load of more copper. And we set about producing the anvil. And this was about to make loads of new tools available to us. Including the saw, which I must say is incredible. So, we start to bang away on the anvil and shape the ingots into the tools that we need. And upon getting the saw, we unlock the ability to craft furnitures, tables, barrels, all sorts of things. And the chisel. You can shape any block in this game with a chisel. I don't know if you knew that, but look at this craziness. You can do anything with a chisel. It's absolutely marvellous. And that is where we are as of today. And we're looking pretty sharp. So, now that you are up to speed on how we have arrived at this point, what are we going to get up to today? So, let's nip inside. You haven't seen this room yet. This is the bedroom. Needs furnishing still. But I think we need to just give the place a bit of TLC, you know what I mean? Take care of a few odds and ends. The chickens have got a few chicks. They are multiplying. And they're getting through their food really quickly. So I think they need some more feeders, troughs. So we're going to work on bits and bobs like that. I do also want to build a chest, an actual proper chest. So, let's find out what is required for all of this. So, trough. What was the recipe again? Just a few planks, which is marvellous. I've reorganised here, so I just need to figure it all out. I think, let's put 2 more in there. It just saved me the headache, wasn't it? And then, what was it? Chest. So, wooden chest. It's going to take nails and strips. I think we can make that out of copper. Yeah, you totally can make it out of copper. Cool. Alright, so we need to get that whirling. Let's grab the grain that we're going to need. Let's take that. We've got loads of that. What is that? That is flax grain. Hopefully, I don't know what we use that for. Probably baking at some point, right? But we're not there just yet, so we won't stress about it for now. We'll worry about feeding these guys, make them proper happy. I'm just worried about sticking this right up against the window because I don't want them to... I don't want them to escape, you know. Anyway, let's just plonk it there. And we'll fill these up. Bosh. This is going to start to blow up. So, oh look. Pullet. Chick. What's a pullet? Is that like a younger chick? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to be eating a lot of poultry. And, oh, we'll be getting a bow and arrow on the go, no doubt. So that'll be pretty cool. Right. That's the chickens taken care of. So grain away. And then let's grab an ingot and let's find out. I don't know. Maybe we should warm up a couple just to be on the safe side, eh? And 2 of them. Get them warming. Go on, my son. And when they're warm enough, we'll get them on here and we'll see what the crack is. So while that's warming, I don't see why we can't just chat some nonsense for a little bit. I'll tell you what. I find as we have established a bit of a foothold now, and we're sort of... I feel like the pressure's off my back, you know, for the winter, and we're somewhat prepared. I feel like super relaxed in this game now. Like I find myself just relaxing and wandering around and admiring stuff. It gets me really excited about the world and what we're gonna do to it. Like, I envisage it being a really long-term world. Like, don't get me wrong, I probably won't be uploading on a super regular basis, but you know, when I do get the time to play, I'll put it out there, and it'll look, well, hopefully you guys will really enjoy it. But yeah, are we there yet? I think we're good. Oh, I'm going to need the tongs. Okay. Right. Oh, nails and strips. Let's just do 4 for now. Right, this is going to be sketch because this is brand new to me, to be honest. You can mess this up, which worries me. Worries me quite a bit. So hopefully we'll be alright. I mean, it should be recoverable, even if we should mess it up. But we want to do our best not to do that, don't we? Bosh. Nice. So we've got 4 of those. So they're super hot right now, so we want to cool them off. Whoa. And when they're cooled right down, we can go ahead and grab them. Oh, yes. They all stack. Yes, they do. All right. Here we go then. First chest. What was the recipe again? Wooden chest. Just planks all round. Okay. We're going to get 2 on the world straight away. Why not? And then, I think you can just... Oh my gosh. A massive trunk. Oh, that is cool. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm a bit worried about this. I kind of envisaged it here. I mean, we do need storage upstairs as well. We could definitely whack that in here. Oh my gosh. Look at that for storage. Wow. Oh, that's epic. So we need to reorganise. I want this different because this looks silly. So I'm thinking 1 big chest at the bottom maybe. Or maybe a couple of chests at the bottom. And we can rearrange this place. Right, we have reorganised my room. I feel like this is much better, to be honest. So we've got all the smithing stuff in one area. I'm hoping this isn't going to burn the house down. There's wood there. I've not tried that yet, but fingers crossed. I've got all my moulds here. Anvil there. I've got my chest with all my essentials there. Bit of storage here. Some cooking stuff. Obviously cook there. And I've got my cooking basket here with all my crock pots. A little bit of extra storage there. I've moved the basket out here for seeds. Nothing planted yet. It's all harvested. And then if we nip upstairs, I wouldn't say this is finished, but the cold weather kit in there. And then just odds and ends scattered up here. So we'll get this a bit more organised at some point. But for the time being, I think this is much better. We've got everything within reach and we can just crank it out. It's perfect. What I would like to do next is I'd actually like to get this building finished with a roof on it. And then that'll give us a bit more space. It'll give us an attic. You can see you've got a chimney up there. We need to work this out. But before I can actually get that going, I need thatch and loads of grass. There's loads of grass. So do you know what we could do with a scythe? I don't even have a mould for a scythe. I wonder, can we bang one out on the anvil? cheeky reminder from me. Don't forget to rate the video if you are enjoying. Leave a thumbs up. Why not consider leaving a comment as well? It'd be nice to see who's watching and say hi. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? Click the button.
Ooh. This is different. Check us out. Ooh. And you in there. I presume it's just a stick. It is. Oh, yes. How does this... Oh, wow. Get it on a... Whoa, that is so much better. How are we going about whacking this roof on? I think it's obviously going to be an A-frame roof. So, let's get the dirt down and start framing this up. Oh, yeah. Okay, making moves. We're going to need to raise this up. We must have a little look out though. It's just got to be done, isn't it? We'll see about putting a window frame in here. I don't know how plausible that'll be, but it'd be really cool if we could get a little look out there. I'd be happy with that. Anyway, let's craft some of this thatch roofing up. Ah! Damn it! Yes. How do you do... Oh, yes. Wow. All right. Oh, that's looking great. Oh, mate. God, check this out. Let's get the ridge on. Oh, that's nicer. That's a lot nicer. Much more. Oh my god, this is quality. Whoa, this is so cool. Oh my god, I love it. Alright, let's go outside and have a look. Alright. That's it. It's done. The roof is on. Oof. I think it's looking great. And I think we are set for the winter. Maybe not on food. I don't know. We definitely need to get a little hunting session going at some stage. But the house is looking great. From mud hut to this, massive improvement. It's just fantastic. I'm proper chuffed.
That's pretty cool.